In our world, there's nothing that doesn't come down from the world Atzilut. The forces, the substance, actions, time, space, motion, everything possible. What is here in this world is called a branch, which is an offshoot of what exists in the upper world. So how do I tell someone something about the upper world? I take the names from this world of people, things, places, society. I refer to what happens here in the world of Tzilut, but I take the names from here and there. If one knows only about this world, then the story takes place in this world, and then he imagines the Creator as a big person. But one who understands that it talks about something beyond this world seeks where it is up there.
In Kabbalah, you never know when that moment will come, when all the pieces fall together. A major inversion takes place and it all begins to make sense. Back at the lecture.
But still, how do I receive pleasure and constantly enjoy? Endlessly. So there has to be someone up there that I enjoy because he enjoys. It's as if the pleasure goes through me to him. So then I'm not put out because my pleasure is always here, like a mother who enjoys with her baby. She wants always to give it.
You recognize yourself as part of the whole, of course.
Right, that's it. That's the purpose. Why do we need to be broken and go back up?
Yes, to learn the physics of the lower level. And then to go back across the line and learn the physics of the higher level.
So here we have it. Leading scientists who recognize the limits of their field meet Kabbalah, which tells them that in order to overcome that limit, they need to alter themselves, to change, and only then can they reveal a new world. And that's not easy to hear, not easy to accept. And yet they endured. But it was very hard.
I think I'm a giving person. I think I give a lot of myself in what I do. Maybe it's my ego talking. I don't know. But I don't.
I think, well, we're all egoists.
I have no idea what God is, but I feel God's presence. Every once in a while I see God. So what does that tell me?
What do you mean? You know, you don't feel. There's no such thing.
What do you mean?
If you feel it, can you measure it?
What are we talking about? I understand. What are we talking about then? If you can't know God, you can't feel God, you can't see God.
We are talking about research, what the Creator is, only in a scientific manner. Meaning, I feel Him, I measure Him, I give measurements and numbers to every sensation, I check the tool with which I feel Him. That's the wisdom of Kabbalah. Of course. I have numbers here, let's say from 0 to 100%, and I know exactly which lights go where, and how powerfully, under which conditions. When I take something off the table, I define it as taking it from the Creator, and what pleasure I give Him by that, and then what kind of connection it creates between us.
That was our first experience of talking to leading scientists. Maybe we were unaware of certain things. The mentality is different. But Rav continued to lecture. In Kabbalah, there's no such thing as mentality. In Kabbalah, everyone is absolutely equal. Back at the lecture.
How do we learn about the two levels? If we, the ones who really feel from within, the heart, the point in the heart, the desire to go back to spirituality and feel it, we begin to learn about our situation up here. And that's the wisdom of Kabbalah. So we learn about us being here, when in fact we are already in that state, but we don't feel it. But by wanting in our blocked states to awaken and feel the true states. If we learn about our true situation, we draw on ourselves. It's as if we draw the light that's present there. Because I'm in that world, in that state, I'm not aware of it. But if I make every effort to become conscious of it, to be awakened, my desire, my impulse to do it opens up my additional vessels. And then we begin to feel spirituality. What does that mean? We begin to feel how we are all interconnected as one body. And then through each and every one, infinite light follows endlessly and without any limitations. And all the problems that we feel today in the world is only so as to force humanity to begin to go back up.